Hey, soul family. Welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. My name is Shelley. This is a general reading for all of the signs for August 19th through the 25th. Oh my goodness. So, cards are pre-shuffled, pre-pulled, all the bad juju out, all the good juju in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I would appreciate it. Before we get started showing you the cards, I have posted a full moon general reading for all the signs as well. That would be for the 19th. But this is just for the week from the 19th to the 25th. So, I will put a link to that in the description box for that full moon reading. Okay, lots of good stuff going on, people. Let me show you the cards first. Ten of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, Six of Cups, the Hangman, Princess of Swords, which in other decks would be the Page of Swords. I decided to pull from a new deck for an oracle card. So I picked three oracle cards. This one is from the Runes Oracle deck. Radio. I'm sorry, Rado. We'll save the Angel Guidance card for last. And one from the Telepathy Oracle, because I am picking up some love energy, folks. Love energy. Time. Alright, on the bottoms of the decks are the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups. Again. Okay. Cups again, yes. Lots of cups, lots of emotional stuff. Only one, two, three. Only three major arcana, but that's alright. We've had a lot going on, you guys. We got the full moon on the 19th, Tuesday. Still got the planets in retrograde. Mercury will still be there as well in retrograde until the 28th. You're going to feel that fairly intensely until the third week of September. However, things are not stagnant. Things are still moving forward. Not as quickly as we want them to, because, we want it yesterday or the day before. Human nature. But things are moving. And the full moon is in Aquarius. And the Swords cards are Aquarian energy. And Aquarian energy cuts through the BS. So, as I am fond of saying, cutting through the BS. Alright, so the first card is Ten of Pentacles. That is the, okay, I've got the money, or I've got the relationship, or I've got whatever it is I was trying to manifest. This is the moving into the new house card. This is the moving in together card. This is the getting married card. It's abundance. It is all that hard work that you've been putting in coming to fruition. And then now it's in your physical reality. Now, it may not be there yet, but you're seeing signs of it. I know that you are. It's a beautiful thing, people. You're seeing signs of it, which would be a 9 of Pentacles. Which we don't have, but that's all right because I still get that energy. Starting to see the fruits of your labors. All right, next we have King of Cups. Cups are about emotion. Kings are about stability. Your emotions are starting to stabilize. With all the inner work that's been done. And then you got the full moon, which is illuminating the things that have been unseen. And this is going to be big. This is going to be life-changing illumination. And some of it isn't going to be pretty. But I think for the most part it's going to be, oh, now I get it. Now I see why this happened or that happened. Now I see how I can move forward. That seems to be a big energy right now, is because we do have the Hangman. We have the Hangman. That's the being stuck card. In retrospection, yes, absolutely. But still being stuck and unable to move forward. Okay. King of Cups says that you have moved forward or you are about to move forward. I'm not getting a big sense of people still being up to their kneecaps in the muck of indecision or instability or confusion. Thank you, Spirit. Confusion. Moving past that. It might be up to your ankles, but you're pulling your feet out of it. And now you're starting to move forward. Even with all the retrogrades. All these retrogrades were to bring things to light. Now we have the full moon to back that up. It's intense. Bringing things to light. If we don't see the truth, we can't move forward. Our perceptions of what was are no longer valid. We're changing. We're growing. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. We were here at the bottom. Now we're all the way up here at the top. We're at the top of the heap. We're on the top of the mountain. Just like if you were hiking. But there's a bunch of trees obscuring the top of the mountain that you're hiking up. But you know it's there. And you get hit by branches, you trip over stuff, you get stuck in the mud. All these things, all these occurrences happen while you're climbing that mountain. But you do make it to the top of the mountain. So, that's the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the mountain, the top of the wheel. And yes, you will come back down to the bottom at some point, but not right now. I feel this energy of us staying up here at the top a lot longer, whereas before we were stuck down here on the bottom a lot, to the point that it was painful. And we have the Queen of Swords. Our Queen of Swords, and she cutting through the BS, as I say, cutting through the BS. The queens are stable. Now she is caring and loving. She is the Aquarian energy. She does care. She does love. She cares deeply. She's very compassionate. But she speaks her truth. And she doesn't sugarcoat things. And just because you don't see her compassion or she doesn't show it on her face, or she doesn't express it in certain ways, it's still there. It's very deep inside there. So there is compassion, and I feel like you're beginning to be more compassionate with you. Again, can't be compassionate towards other people if you can't be compassionate towards yourself first. The external doesn't change anything. It's the internal that changes the external. It doesn't come from without and go in. It comes from within and goes out. And this is the energy that you're either in or headed towards. Very quickly, even with the retrograde of Mercury. Very quickly. Much quicker than you thought. And things are starting to speed up. I'm seeing it in my own life. Things starting to speed up. Starting to see those seeds that have been planted. You're seeing them start to sprout now. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. I'm going to read it to you. And it doesn't say anything about what the energy I'm getting off of it is. The energy I get off this card before I read it is travel. And we do have a card to back that up a bit. So, the card says, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic discovery. So remember, now sometimes the energy of the page is childish in a pouty way. This is not the pouty way. This is finding pleasure, finding joy, where there was none before. All right, then we have the Five of Cups. Because doors are closing, there is going to be some grief of loss. There's going to be some depression and anxiety and anger, possibly even rage sometimes. But the card says, feel your grief, but know that things will get better. And they're going to get better a lot quicker than you think they will. Grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, fear of risk, and mourning. Yeah. So you're going to be mourning the things that have either been taken from you or that you've let go of, or doors that have closed, because it's familiar. And you're moving into a time where nothing is going to be familiar. But this is why you're doing all that inner work. That inner child work. The page, the inner child work. Okay, I still feel like there's travel. So for some of you, not all of you, obviously, take what fits and leave, and take what you need and leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. It's all good. It's all good. So you get through that feeling of loss, right? You get through that feeling of uncomfortableness, and then you're in the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. That's that hard work that you've been doing. And it is inner work, that work, the inner child work, or the trauma work, or the past life work. That is some of that. But it's also you found something that brings you a great deal of joy, and it's something that you let go of a long time ago. Because it didn't fit at that time. It didn't fit with the people you were hanging around with or dealing with. It didn't fit with the lifestyle you thought that you wanted. Didn't fit in with the relationships that you had. But you've gotten to the point where you're beginning to do things for you, rather than handing your power and your energy over to other people. You're taking it back, that energy and that power. You're taking it back and using it to better yourself, which in turn betters everyone else around you, and then betters the entire planet. It's what we're doing right now. And not everybody's on board with this. Not everybody's on board the ascension train. But more of us are than aren't. And we may not even be aware of it. And you don't have to be aware of it. Something in you is guiding you. So, this also speaks to those things that you let go of, that you're going back to those things, that you're revisiting those pleasures, those talents, those things, or even people that you let go of a long time ago because it just didn't fit with the energy that was surrounding you at that time. So now you've picked it back up and you've planted some seeds, and this is about hard work, which I prefer to say good work, because it's for the end result is for betterment of you. So to me, it's good work. And diligence. It also speaks to diligence. Have at it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And if they do, don't pay attention. They're not living your life. You are. This is your story. This is you and your source, or God, or Jesus, or Creator, or higher power. You are co-creating your own life right now. And you know what? Not for nothing, but we co-created our crappy lives too. For a reason. Not because we're gluttons for punishment, or because we liked the feeling of being traumatized, or being upset all the time, or being angry all the time. Not because we like those things. We co-created that for a reason. Because humans generally learn through pain. And we had some hard lessons to learn. And we wanted to learn as many lessons as possible in this lifetime. And that's why we co-created awful lives for ourselves. Traumatic lives for ourselves. But you're not in that energy anymore. You're way past it. Moving out of the 3D into the 4 and 5D. And that's uncomfortable in itself. It's hard to live in the 3D with your feet and your physical presence, while your spiritual presence is in the 4D and the 5D. It is difficult, but you're learning. You're figuring it out. You got this. Now we have the Hermit, so there's that introspection. And yeah, I mean, because of the full moon, there is going to be some more introspection. We're not finished. This doesn't stop. This growth doesn't stop. It's, oh, okay, now I reach this level of awareness, or I reach this level of existence, and now I'm done. That's not what we came here for. You're never done. But we do have a card that says pleasure. Where'd we go? Pleasure. 6 of Cups. You're finding the pleasure in life. So this Hangman energy, I just get this feeling of almost being physically stopped by spirit. Physically, spirit like holding us back from certain desires that we have, certain manifestations that we're working on. Because it isn't time yet. It isn't time, and this is frustrating. It's very frustrating to be in a Hangman energy. Because you know what you want to do, but a lot of you don't know how. Ongoing theme, haven't been sure how to move forward. This is where you're going to figure that out. It's like you have half in the hermit mode, and the other half of you is making movements forward. Now, you're not going as fast as you want to, but it isn't time yet. Abraham Hicks used to say something. When I was listening, he probably still does say something. Abraham Hicks would say, if you had a buffet, you wouldn't eat every single thing on the buffet all at once. You'd eat some today, and then you'd eat something else tomorrow, and then you'd eat something else the next day. We don't want it. As much as we think we do, we don't want it all at once. That's why they say enjoy the journey. If we don't enjoy the journey, we're never going to get those manifestations in physical reality. So whatever you've been working on, it's coming. I promise you, my darlings, it is coming. You are going to have what you want. And once you have what you want, you're going to find other things that you want. And then you're going to manifest those. Life is a buffet. And we get to pick and choose what we want to experience. Now that we're aware, psychically, metaphysically, spiritually, on a soul level, now that we're aware consciously as human beings, we can pick anything out of that buffet we want. And then once we manifest what we want, we can go back and pick something else that we want. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. That's a misconception, a social misconception, that it's you're bad if you want money. You're bad if you want more. No, you're human. We're here to experience pleasure. So, you guys are finding or refinding the things that give you pleasure. And, this comes up in a lot of readings. You are working on a new tribe. And some of your tribe are right in front of you, but you're just not consciously aware of it yet. You'll figure it out. You're going to be all right. You're going to figure it out. And you don't have to look. You'll be attracted to one another. Okay, so now we have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So there's a message coming through, and I have to put it with the Page of Wands. And this is a truth message. This is something that's going to tell you the truth, and it may be uncomfortable to hear the truth, but it's for a good reason. That discomfort will pass too. It's for a good reason. And more messages. Pages are messengers. So, yeah, the travel. So, you're going to be given a truth. It's going to have to do with travel. So, or the outcome is going to be travel, I should say. Don't mind me. So that's, yeah. So the rune was Rado. I'll show it to you. That's right, Rado. For those of you who don't know, runes are the Nordic alphabet. I don't know if they still use it or not, but it's an ancient Nordic alphabet. The card says travel, both in the physical terms and those of lifestyle directions, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. Seeing a larger perspective. Because he does have the lantern to show him the way. A little at a time, not all at once. So that's where we were getting the travel from. But I picked up travel before I even pulled out the rune card. So, Spirit's working today. Working overtime for me. For us. For you. Alright, so let's pick some words from the word jar before we get to the two oracle cards. You know I'm being sarcastic when I say oracle. Alright, let's see what we have here for a word. Disregard it. Yeah, I mean, this is what you've been doing. You've been disregarding people, places, and things. Things that no longer serve. Closing those doors behind you. Some of you, Let's go with the grief card, the Five of Cups, the grief card. Some of you are feeling disregarded by someone who let you go. They are not for you. They're just not. Them disregarding you is their stuff. It's something they're struggling with. It has nothing to do with you personally. But they absolutely made you feel like it was something you did. This person is not aware of themselves as a spiritual being. They may be at some point, I don't know. But for now, they are not. And you are. They can't possibly be for you. Not right now. Maybe in the future. I don't know that either. But right now, they're not for you. You do you. You move ahead. You see your grief. You accept your grief. And you have faith and trust that it will pass. This too shall pass. You're not going to feel like this forever. There's somebody better for you. Spirit's telling me maybe it's time for you to take some time just to be with you. Because you're doing this. So that message is for some of you. It wasn't about you. Another word. Conference. Yeah, some of you, where did I see that conference? Some of you, that passion that you are revisiting, or the new one that some of you have found, someone's going to contact you, because we have the Page of Swords, or the Princess of Swords, and we also have the Page of Wands, and Wands are about movement. So soon you are gonna get a correspondence. That equals a conference. You're going to speak to someone in that fashion. I'm only seeing one person. I'm only seeing you talking to one person. Another word, one more word. Calling someone. Yeah, again, we've got all this communication with the pages. Calling someone. Now someone may be calling you. That's maybe how you get that truth from the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords as a phone call or a text on your cell phone. But it's a truth that you need to hear. Okay? It may be uncomfortable, it might even be painful, but it's a truth you need to hear. Without this truth, you're not going to be able to move forward like you're trying to. You're going to stay stuck here in the Hangman, unable to move forward. All right. So, let's have... Now, I did see love. I thought we had the lovers. We did have lovers on the bottom of the Rider-Waite meaning tarot. We have the lovers. I did see a little bit of romantic love in there. So our angel oracle is new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So Spirit's saying, before I tell you what Spirit's saying, we have to read this one. Our telepathy oracle. This deals mostly with love situations. Time. Let time forget those scars. What I see in that is that it's time to stop reopening old wounds and let them heal. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is with trust. This card spoke about trusting, being aware of the new people that come into your life. One or more of those people is for you. And that's speaking to those who were feeling rejected. Because you were let go by somebody else. Again, that was their stuff, not yours. You don't get to carry that. That's not yours. We don't have a 10 of Wands up here. We're carrying that heavy load, so it isn't yours. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, so a new partner for some of you is definitely on the horizon. I'd like to give you a time frame, but there isn't one. I would say, well, because the fruits of your labor is starting to show up already, even through all these retrogrades, that it's going to be sooner than, it's going to be before Mercury's out of retrograde, that you're going to meet somebody. Spirit just says to take it easy. Don't jump into bed together. Don't go on 6 days a week together, or six dates a week together. Don't move in together. Don't even talk about anything serious. Let it go at its own pace. Coffee, dinner, whatever, a movie, whatever. Just take your time. Take your time. All in divine timing. That has been a main message. It was a main message in the full moon reading as well. All in divine timing. And for some of you, you won't meet this new person until about the third week of September. Everything is working in your favor. Wheel of Fortune. Everything is working in your favor. Take it easy on yourself. Be gentle with you. And discard anyone or anything that is not gentle with you. Your new tribe is coming to you. And within that new tribe, a new partner is coming as well. All right, guys. I think that's it. A little bit short, 32 minutes, not too bad. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give me a comment. I appreciate you guys so much.